Hey everyone, Florida Man here. I have another interview with you with one of the students from WeTrueGuns, but this time it's actually going to be with one of our international students. We were in the same class together. We graduated together. Let me introduce Linka here. Where are you from, Linka?
Hey, I'm from North Carolina, from the States.
All right, and can you tell me a bit about your previous background experience?
Well, when I was 18 and graduated from high school, I entered the military and went to the 82nd Airborne Division and served 4.5 years.
All right, and then this is your first time in Ukraine, I take it too?
First time in Ukraine, loving it.
All right, and what brought you here?
Well, initially,
It's a story, yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a story, but to shorten it down, I came here with my buddy Mac. We just wanted to get a little bit savvy on drones, and so we did, and as we stayed here, we had more of a desire to help the cause, so, now we're planning on staying longer.
Awesome. So I have a couple questions here. So one of the first questions is previous drone experiences.
Oh, absolutely none.
You came in with no drone experience.
No drone experience, no engineering experience, programming experience either.
Nothing. And did you have any, while you were in the U.S. military, anything about drones in any second?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. Okay. I imagine it's going to be a bit different now. Second one is, what were you expecting to learn during this program?
Well, I was only expecting to just not just fly, but building them as well. But as we got more into it, there was we learned more about attachments to the drones as far as servos go and programming, and that I wasn't expecting. But it was it's definitely been a bigger help to know all that for myself.
Yeah, and so would you say this course what would you say what type of drone would you say you feel comfortable with now?
Fucking FPVs and Mavics, of course. Those are fairly easy to do so far. I wouldn't say I'm comfortable with one of those bigger Vampires or the other ones. I forgot what they were called, but I'm sure after a few runs, I'd probably get a little comfortable with those.
Okay. And when it came to what was one of the biggest fears or challenge or things that you thought you wouldn't be good at?
Oh, programming. I've gotten a lot of reps through that.
So you had a lot of times to try doing so beta flight. Yeah,
beta flight, ESC configurator, Express LRS. Yeah, I started getting a little hands-on with iNav, but of course that definitely needs a lot more work. A little bit more hands-on with that.
And would you say it's actually not as bad as you thought it was going to be?
Yeah, definitely not as bad. I definitely blew it up in my head. I was stressing out coming here, fuck, what if I don't know this and that? But I mean, getting hands-on, getting hands-on, breaking it myself, and then having to do it myself a couple times, getting those reps in, that definitely helped.
And what would you say was the most challenging part for you?
Most challenging part?
Yeah.
Programming.
The programming still? Okay.
Yeah, it's still a little bit of a challenge, but I've got most of it down by now.
Okay. And so the next couple questions I'm going to ask you is about your overall experience coming to Ukraine. So because that was kind of crazy for you two guys to be hey, we found this program on Reddit.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, one of my friends, he posted about this program on Reddit, and so his buddy found out about it, and they both came through Reddit, and so it was both your guys' first time in Ukraine.
Yep.
Coming over. Obviously, you guys have military experience, but it's a very different war now.
It's a different war, and country as well. Definitely a far cry from the Middle East.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, because I was thinking about this. One thing I kind of like about the idea of this program is basically you're coming into the program, you're a month doing the flight, and there is some downtime, and we have the recruiter here, so you guys are able to get a head start on getting processed through the units.
Yes.
So you guys got to kind of have your pick of the units, would you say?
Yeah.
You guys got to look around, see what units you were thinking about.
Yeah, see what you're interested in, see what you're interested in doing, what they have to offer.
And also, you're still learning.
Yes.
Because from what I've heard, some of the issues for some guys when they come here is just the admin time. That when you come here, you're just sitting around in Kyiv or Chernobyl for a month doing shit all, and you just end up drinking,
Just drinking and partying.
Partying, going on the dating apps. Dating apps are banned now, all right, in our program. If you're going to the program, you're a foreigner. Dating apps are banned, all right? But what was your impression then, the idea of being here, you kind of got to feel you got to adjust to the city a bit, or the culture a bit?
Yeah, I've definitely gotten a little adjusted to the city. Of course, I don't know the language, but I'm learning here and there. As far as the culture, being in the city, I love it. It's
Yeah.
hard for me to want to leave now. Like it's like I didn't expect this. Like I was initially coming here, I was planning on just doing a couple months and heading back home. But
Yeah.
I mean,
It grows on you.
It grows on you fast. I genuinely love it here.
Yeah. All right. And then, so let me ask you about the unit that you're joining with. Which unit are you joining with?
Yes, I'm speaking with the recruiter about joining the SSO 4th Ranger Regiment.
Okay. And so, obviously, they're looking, you're going to have to go through basic as well. If you give me a little bit of the process, like, so if someone decides to come, they have an idea, too, about what to expect.
I'm still a little bit in the dark of the process, but as far as I'm aware, after I get done with, well, I would need a letter of recommendation first, and then I would go to basic, where basic is supposed to be 7 to 8 weeks, give or take. I don't even think that the instructors really know either. It's kind of winging it kind of process, but I mean, yeah, as far as that goes, after I get the letter of recommendation, I start medical, and then I'll head out to begin basic within a week of doing medical,
Mm-hmm.
and after that, before basic, I believe I have a selection process, but then after basic, before beginning basic, I'll have the selection process. Then after basic, there's like a 2-month probation period, and apart from that, I'm kind of in the dark. But
Okay.
I mean, they've been very informative as far as the 25-meter target goes, what comes next. So that's been good, as opposed to trying to paint a picture of what's down the line a year from now.
Yeah.
Worry about what's ahead of you right now.
Yeah. So, and overall, then, basically, when you first came into country, it's going to be, what, like 3 months then or so before you get into the actual unit?
Yeah, well, I would have been in here by 2 months now. Yeah, 2 months by the end of this week. And yeah, by the time I go to the 0 line, I would have been here for maybe 5 months.
5 months?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Is there anything like you didn't expect, like culturally, or like something that kind of surprised you coming here, like in Ukraine?
How much buckwheat everyone needs.
Yeah, if you give anyone advice, any other Americans coming over here, any other veterans, get used to the buckwheat.
But I mean, it's a lovely country. These people are very hospitable. They'll do their best to accommodate you and help you out as much as you can during the course.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, they're still Ukrainians. English isn't their first language, so get used to that. But you pick it up fast. They'll do their best.
Yeah, like how would you say the instructors were at the course?
Very helpful, very informative. They are very knowledgeable, and that's been a very big help to see how they work on how each individual instructor does their own thing individually. Some do things a little bit differently, but I mean, 50 ways to skin a cat. It's best to learn how each one does what how.
Yeah. And so, like, what would you say, like, in regards to, like, the stuff that you learned? Was there anything that you felt like you wish you learned more of?
Well, anything that I wish I learned more of, I'm learning now, even after the course. After graduation, I still want to keep learning and fine-tuning those skills. Get better at the basics is, my philosophy.
All right. And then, like, let's say, like, material-wise, is there any material, like, you thought maybe if you came here you'd learn more? Like, let's talk about, like, you guys didn't, like, order, like, any sort of explosives or anything like that?
No explosives. Maybe worked on, I believe the class before us got a class on servos. We didn't exactly get a class on servos, but I'm currently learning a little bit about that now, this week, after graduation, but, with help from the instructors and some of the previous students as well.
All right. And so last couple questions here about the program. Would you do this program again if this whole thing happened over and like you got to go back in time?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You would have came here and gone through the program.
Yeah. Maybe become a little bit more prepared, but yeah, I would absolutely.
Which way?
As far as needing a laptop, just the stuff I needed to buy. Maybe learn a little bit more Ukrainian, but
that's a tough one, man. It is a very, very big tough one.
But coming with the laptops, the tools are all provided, but it's best to have your own stuff, not having to rely on things that are occupied by others.
Yeah.
But other than that, everything was great.
Nice. And so, would you recommend this program for other foreigners?
Absolutely. If you want to learn more about, building and programming it, and you're actually genuinely serious about it, and not just flying, I would absolutely recommend this program. Like even talking to other recruiters and other potential soldiers, like it's clear that this class alone has just put me above, those other guys. Like you're not just, picking up a controller and goggles, just flying it out. Like there's more to it than just that.
Nice. All right. Last question. What type of drones would you want to fly?
Well, I don't want to just fly FPVs. I want to, get hands on with the Mavics, the bomber drones, the heavier, the larger drones like the Vampires, but fixed wing drones as well. Like I want to learn about all of them. I want to get hands on, at least a little bit of hands on, a little bit of know how on all of them.
Yeah.
If they come out with something new, I kind of want to
try it out.
Yeah, try it out, get a little bit of experience with it.
Nice. Yeah, I think they said they have a new fiber optic one. We might be playing around with that in the future because that'd be something I'd really like us to start learning a bit more about. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much, Linka, and thank you for coming here and helping Ukraine out.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, man. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, see you, everyone. Stay safe.